Hi everyone, I'm JimClassic, and you are watching Geekin. So, May 25th is pretty much a stone's throw away for the release of Solo, a Star Wars story. It's rapidly approaching, about, 26, 27 days to go, I would say. We were rounding out May really quick, almost done. Um, right now, Avengers Infinity Wars has premiered this weekend. Probably going to go see it next week. So I'm already behind. I'm already starting to see a few memes pop up. I'm trying not to spoil anything. But, like I said, I want to see that maybe next week. Or maybe Ready Player One, which I still haven't seen. I'm really annoyed at myself. I really wanted to see it for the past couple of weeks. I kind of got jerked around a bit at work, so but still want to see Ready Player One. Never got around to seeing Tomb Raider. I felt kind of bad about that. I really wanted to check out Tomb Raider, but there's just not enough time ever. So I saw a few of the Solo Star Wars movie toys out. A lot of the 6-inch figures are selling, with the exception of Alan Ehrenreich's Han Solo. He seems to be starting off his career as a peg warmer. Can't say I'm too surprised. In my personal opinion, he is the most boring out of the toys in that set. So, whatever. So, I did pick up a few things. I did get this 3 3/4 inch Range Trooper for Solo, a Star Wars story. He looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Haven't opened him up yet, obviously, but if he ends up being as cool as I hear he is, I'm probably gonna get a couple more and just do a little bit of army building. I've got a solid set of Imperials and Stormtroopers dating all the way back to the original to Power of the Force, the 2000s and stuff. So might want to get a new type of trooper. I'm looking forward to finding some more. Also, I figured I'd like to confirm a rumor. I'm sure it's been confirmed plenty of times, but I ended up buying two Rogue One Jyn Ersos. So the rumor that Walmart, after having an abundance of these things, started selling them for 3 cents a pop. Yep, definitely true. I haven't seen any of the Cassian Anders, but every Jyn Erso I have seen, 3 cents. So for those of you who are Jyn Erso fans, you can do a clone army of them, because I think that would just be fantastic. Palpatine. I shall create a grand clone army of Jyn Ersos for a republic. You can live out the fantasy. Alright. Oh, what the heck. I got this. That thing is fucking cool. I got it at Michael's Arts and Crafts store. Little fire-breathing Hydra Dragon. I just had to show them off real quick. I'm really digging this thing. I've always wanted one of these diorama display dragons, and I finally got one. And I had to get the really badass fire-breathing one. At a future date, I will be reviewing this lovely fellow. And last but not least, I did spend a little bit of money on a few of the Hot Wheels Star Wars vehicles. Or are they the Star Wars Hot Wheels vehicles? Hot Wheels Starships. Hot Wheels Starships Star Wars. So, I had to get the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon and the, what's it called? The Imperial Arrestor Cruiser. And what the heck, I kind of took pity. The the Hot Wheels Starships Rebel Blockade Runner, and the Hot Wheels Starships The Ghost. So really what today is going to be is a little bit of a toy opening. You know, just a toy opening just to check them out. Alright? So, you know, let's take a look and, you know, see how they are. I don't know why I threw them. Okay, so, as you can see, I have already opened up two of the, Star Wars ships. The Rebel Blockade Runner Tainted 4 and the Star Wars Rebels Ghost. Let's go to the Blockade Runner since it's a time-honored Star Wars classic. Uh-oh. There you go. So the Tainted 4 is the Rebel Blockade Runner. It's the really the first ship you see in the original Star Wars movie. That's the one that's being pursued by the Imperial Star Destroyer. And you know, it's pretty cool. I've just kind of sat on it for a while. That one was sitting on the shelf maybe as far back as Rogue One almost 2 years ago. There's a little bit of dust on this container, on the box of this one, but you know, it's kind of cool. I do like it. Let's just get a close look at this then. So, oh man, this is not. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not focusing? Probably because that's there and it's a lot to focus. So, yeah, I mean, it's, I've always found the ship kind of a little on the boring side, but at the same time, it's kind of classic, too. I love the multi-engines right there, and these are nice little sculpted detail. I mean, there's sculpted detail everywhere. This ship, though it's only about, what, 1.5 inches long, it is not lacking in detail. Maybe paint, but not detail. You know, the little radar dish has that little grid up there. Can you see it? And with the bridge, pretty cool. Pretty nifty stuff. I do like it. There's the Ghost. So if I were to compare it to some of the other ships, you know, Star Destroyer. This was from the old die-cast metal days. And here is a First Order Star Destroyer. I mean, obviously they're not to scale with each other, but just a rough idea how these little figurine ships scale in with each other. So that takes care of the Tainted 4 Blockade Runner. Next up is the Ghost. There we go. Again, the Ghost was featured in Star Wars Rebels. And, you know, looking at this really does highlight how boring the Ghost is. Yeah, I mean, as much as I enjoyed Star Wars Rebels as a show, I found the Ghost to be a pretty dull design. And it's more or less just a diamond of sorts. You know, I mean, it's got some cool detail. It's got more panel detail. Like the Tainted 4 would have more exposed engines. This definitely has more of a paneled look to it, which is unusual for a lot of Star Wars toys. You know, a lot of the ships have the exposed engine. Take, for example, here, we got the Millennium Falcon. Now, I believe they might be close to scale with each other. Close enough, at least. Gotta do a better job putting these things off camera, but whatever. But yeah, pretty nifty stuff. So, but you can definitely see the contrast between the panel lines and the non-panel lines. But, yeah, I like it. It is definitely a different type of ship than the Millennium Falcon, though it does have a few similarities, like the docking rings there. And I think that's it. I think those are the only real similarities between the Ghost and the Falcon. Now, this will be a newcomer to Star Wars. I am going to do the next one. This is going to be the Imperial Arrestor Cruiser. Now, this has never been seen before in Star Wars. This is going to be new for the solo Star Wars story movie. And let's take a look. It says Hot Wheels Starships includes flight stand. Imperial Arrestor Cruiser. And here we have in the back instructions on how to peg the stand, the ship itself, the Millennium Falcon, Speeder, Star Destroyer, AT-ST, X-Wing Fighter, and TIE Fighter. That's it. That's kind of it for the box. No dust on this one. Very happy. I don't need any of that crap. Stand out. Get that out. And oh, good. Just comes right out. All right. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Oh, I did fail to mention. I did fail to mention the die-cast metal. I forgot. A lot of these toys are die-cast metal. Like this part of the ship right here is die-cast metal. This entire half of the Tainted 4 is die-cast metal. Oh, this whole ship is die-cast metal. The radar is... Alright, the radar dish is plastic. This is all die-cast metal. The Ghost here, mostly die-cast metal. I think the engine area, also die-cast. I have no idea what part of the ship is plastic. But that's okay. So back to this. I would say the main hull of the ship is die-cast. Plastic, 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 plastic. Anyway, so let's get to it. It is like a weird inverted Star Destroyer with radar dishes everywhere. Now, I'm hoping these are radar dishes and not like mini Death Star lasers, because that would be kind of stupid. So looking at it from the front, you would see those big surveillance dishes. The engine's in the back. This might be the command tower. If this is a command tower, if that's a command tower, then this ship is pretty big. Is it focusing? Focus. Okay, sorry. I guess this is as good as that'll get, I don't know. But it's got some cool detail all throughout the ship right there. Underneath, underneath you see all the pegs and screws. That kind of sucks. Docking ports? I don't know. I don't know. But if, like I said, if that is the command tower, then that would have to be the scale. I'm not sure. I doubt that's the scale. I doubt this is as big as this. Chances are, I'm going to call it, to dollars to donuts. Oh, I knocked this thing over. I'm calling it right now. This Imperial Arrestor Cruiser is probably going to be about to scale with the Blockade Runner here. This is probably going to be the scale of the two ships. This is clearly a surveillance cruiser. It's just meant for spying, transmitting or receiving radio signals, intercepting radio signals, It's just meant for spying. I think there was an episode of Rebels which didn't have this type of ship particularly, but it had like a surveillance spaceship that the Empire was using. So, as a surveillance ship, it says arrestor. The card, which of course I threw to the ground. The card says Imperial Arrestor Cruiser. So, this could be surveillance, spying, or maybe even a prison ship. This could be even a prison ship. Maybe there are prisoners on board this ship, and maybe all the radar dishes are advanced surveillance, so they can detect enemies coming a mile away. It's entirely possible. But, it's pretty cool. It's a neat little Imperial ship. It's nice to see a new type of Imperial Star Cruiser. And yeah, I totally dig it. I'm looking forward to seeing what this thing will do in the movie. And last but not least, or least but not last, dun da da, the pièce de résistance, or something like that. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not Spanish, but this is the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon, how it will be featured in Solo, a Star Wars story. First appearance. Sort of. Disney, Millennium Falcon, Star Wars. Include flight stand, Hotwheels Starships, blah, blah, blah. Collect them all. It's the same rigmarole as before. As the other one. So, same thing. Same thing. Same song and dance. Oh, wow. This one has a slightly added security feature of Scotch tape. Alright. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Get out, you bastard. Oh, my. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm obviously doing something wrong. Because this plastic insert is kicking my ass. There we go. That's the ticket, you little bastard. Ooh. I didn't think I was going to like this. Actually, I thought I was going to think it was the dumbest thing in the world. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of liking it now. Now that's in my hand. Let's put that right there. Put all this stuff right there. Boom. Okay, and right there. Okay. Alright. And here we have the Corellia 1300 YT Freighter. Brand spanking new, right off of the spaceport lot. Okay, that was stupid. So yeah, this is supposed to represent, I guess, the Millennium Falcon when she was still a brand new ship. This might be like the factory model. I remember in my last video I theorized if that was a retrofit or an original model, or maybe that's what Lando had customized beforehand, got his hands on the ship. Lots of speculation. But this looks like a pretty nifty little ship. I mean, it has most of what you would recognize as to be the Millennium Falcon. It is just has different stuff. It has some slightly different designs. Take a close up here. I mean, it still has a very similar profile, with the exception of the extended nose. The radar dish is on its back. You still see the old vents. I used to think they were escape pods, but I guess they're not escape pods. You see a different type of gun there. Even the docking rings are a little bit different. Going underneath, it's actually pretty clean underneath. I mean, there are those 3 bolts. Can't really do much about them, but it's a little clean underbelly right here. Okay. Okay, right down here. Okay, so we have the Millennium Falcon, the original Millennium Falcon, and we have Current, not even current Millennium Falcon. Original trilogy Millennium Falcon. And you can definitely see the differences. You can see that this is an older, more weathered ship. Is it? It's not the same. It's definitely not the same mold, but it's pretty close to scale. Pretty close. Those cockpits line up pretty well. Yeah, we have underneath the ships. Oh, sorry. We have underneath the ships. Again, a lot more panely, a lot more weathered, even. The back's out. That engine might be a little bit bigger. I do kind of dig it. I really didn't think I was going to like it in my hand, but I do. I'm actually... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm actually kind of warming up to this thing. Like, it feels good. I am getting that Millennium Falcon vibe. It goes to show you the power of, like, the tactile, experience. Just holding it in my hand, checking it out from every angle. I do dig this thing. This is a cool little Millennium Falcon. So then, yeah. Really, I mean, this is all I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to talk about this Millennium Falcon. I want to talk about this arrestor here. Sure, we'll talk about the blockade runner and the ghost. I knocked over something. But, yeah, okay, so, cool. Not much else to say. Like I said, I still have to see Infinity Wars. Don't ruin anything for me. I still have to see Ready Player One. Don't ruin that for me. And I'm hoping to do that, before Solo comes out. So, but, yeah. So you guys take care. I'm JimClassic, and you've been watching Geekin' It. Hi friends, thanks again for watching my video. I've got a friend who could really use some assistance with her budding career and college funds. Genevieve started a GoFundMe page because she is in need of getting supplies for her passion of aerial acrobatics. She needs these supplies in order to perform the amazing aerial stunts that she does. Not only has she been performing her acrobatics, but she was recently accepted to Sanka, Seattle's pre-preparatory circus program. This is what she really wants to do with her life, and she does need some help. Even if it's just a few dollars, it'll help. Even if you can't donate, then please share the link, which is below in the description page. She really is a great person, and she does deserve this assistance. Thanks again, and have a good one.